More than 80% of smallholder farmers in Ghana largely depends on chemical fertilizer each farming season to increase crop yield. Government spends more than 68 million cedis annually in its fertilizer subsidy program for the agriculture sectors, which covers the importation of nitrogen, sulfur, potassium fertilizer, and sulfate ammonia. But many experts believe fertilizer application in the country is one of the lowest in the world due to its cost. In a bid to improve and reduce the level of dependence on fertilizer, the Associate Research Director of the John Innes Research Center, Professor Gard Audrey, in an interview with Versa One News, explained researchers are far advanced in developing genetically modified seeds that will itself fertilize the soil to effectively deliver nitrogen.
It requires an awful lot of fertilizers, and the main commodity in fertilizer is nitrogen. So nitrogen, the plant has to get nitrogen to grow. It's the biggest limitation to crop productivity. And here in the UK, the farmers are buying nitrogen fertilizers. But for most smallholder farmers in Ghana, they can't afford these nitrogen fertilizers. So we are looking into alternative ways to get nitrogen into the maize crop using genetic modification rather than inorganic fertilizers. And if we can do that, then we can deliver seed that is self-fertilizing, that doesn't require the expensive inorganic fertilizers.
He further noted that crop rotation has a useful role in enhancing nitrogen into the soil.
I think crop rotation has a useful role to play, whether it's co-planting, so co-planting a bean with a maize, or whether it's growing a bean one year and then growing the maize the next year. Either, whether it's rotation or co-planting, both have potential to improve the soil fertility and improve the maize, but it's not going to radically transform yield potential. But I think in the first instance, it's a useful co-planting or rotation crops is a useful process to improve soil fertility.
He therefore urged the public to be open-minded about the biotechnology policy as a long-term solution addressing pests and diseases in Ghana. From Cambridge in the UK, Noah Nash for Versa One News.